Hi Jilly and other lovely viewers as well. I have the camera set up on a very precarious tripod, but I skipped yesterday because I got caught in a Vampire Diaries black hole of Netflix, and I'm shooting the video now, which means it's morning, which means there's too much sunlight where I usually am. Also, between takes, I just literally did like the Hermione, is that what my hair looks like from behind thing. I almost tried a British accent and then I just got in between. But what I really wanted to talk about today, well yesterday, is the book Rebel Belle. And Katie talked about this book a couple weeks ago on her channel, I will link below, and I put it on my I should read this list. And then I did. So no major spoilers, I want you to be able to read this book after you watch this video, but you know, I'm going to talk a little bit about what happened. So, in Rebel Belle, basically there is a girl named Harper Jane, and she lives in the South, and she wants to be homecoming queen, and she's like this kind of girl. I probably wouldn't read it based off of that, but then of course supernatural things happen, and then I want to read it. I think what really kept me reading the story, you know, until I got into it, was that I felt like it was a very Buffy origin story. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the movie Buffy the Vampire Slayer that preceded the wonderful, amazing television show Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but like I was into the movie before the show because I'm old. And movie Buffy is very ditzy, very like, OMG, I have powers. This if they didn't have OMG yet. But Harper Jane kind of reminds me of this, you know, more put together than that, but kind of reminds me of that kind of thing at the beginning, like, oh, what? I'm a superhero now? But I might break a nail. And I don't know, it endeared me to her because of what I felt was the Buffy connection. But I liked Harper's progression and the decision she has to make about, like, is she going to accept these superpowers? And, you know, it had, like, a big fight sort of date to work towards. Again, I think I just really thought it was Buffy. Okay, sometimes I imagined her as Sarah Michelle Gellar. I'm not gonna lie. But it's definitely reading as a series. Like, it ends with a very... it will continue, I assume, even though I looked it up and I don't think there's any, like, this is when the next one comes out kind of thing yet, but I don't know, it was a quick read, so I feel like why not get into it, people? Why not read Rebel Belle? It was fun, it was cute, it was fighty. I recommend. You know, it doesn't take much to make me happy for a summer read. I just don't think it does. I should clear up though that despite all my Buffy references, there are no vampires in Rebel Belle. At least not yet. But you know where there are vampires? On Netflix. You know, I would like to say that I'm gonna go do something productive with my day, but that would be a lie. I'm gonna buy snacks and watch like 6 more hours of the Vampire Diaries, which I had gotten over the Vampire Diaries, okay? I watched like the first 2 seasons on the CW and I was like, I'm not gonna do it anymore because I'm not really that into it and I never make it through a whole season. And then I start watching season 3 on Netflix and I can't stop. Chilly. And other lovely viewers as well. I will talk to you later. Bye. This video is brought to you today by a really fancy copy of the Tales of Beetle the Bard, as well as some Stephanie Meyer, Douglas Adams, something that holds all my towels, and a really tall bench.